Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Only Road to Glory, where we take our team, one of our own FC, and see how far we can take them from the bottom of the English pyramid that started in the National League North, and how high can we take them within the 30 seasons. If you guys are enjoying the series and you want to see more, please leave a like on the video and comment as well. It really helps support the video. We've got 30 seasons to get through, so if you want to see all 30, let me know in the comments. But this is how our team is currently looking. A lot of players are wanting to leave because they think they're better than this club, which, to be fair, some of them probably are. We sent some players out on loan. Some of the youngsters that have come through. You can see some of the youngsters there. And then we've got our full squad and subs here. So a lot of the players are becoming a bit more senior now. Our first players, McGowan and Cook, up at 29 years of old. So we're getting quite through our youth system now. We're starting to get a cycle coming through. Not many players. We haven't got a massive club. We've still got a decent club. It's not the best team, but last season we had a decent season. We just missed out on the playoffs by a couple of points, and we made it to the FA Trophy final. So hopefully for another good season this year. The board expects us to finish mid-table. Hopefully we can push on for the playoffs. We're pretty safe off relegation last few years, so hopefully that isn't in the question this year, although we did start off poorly last year. So let's go on with the season till we get our crop of youth players this season. And I'll see you for that. So here we are then, up to the point where we get our youth players coming through for this season. A total of 7 players this year. So hopefully there are some good ones. Let's have a look. We've got a 5-star Matenga centre midfielder. Dodu, a left back. And Hernandez, a 3.5-star left winger. Left back Dodu is okay. While I was simming through, we did have a big bid from Leeds. I think it was 5 million bid for Hinchcliffe. Obviously, I had it set on reject all offers, so it did get rejected. Hinchcliffe is a very good player. It would be amazing if we could keep him for years and he could just grow with this team. But the only issue is a lot of these players do get very unhappy very quickly, and then their value just drops massively. But Hinchcliffe, only 18 years old, already 5 stars. He's going to be a very good player. Hopefully we can keep hold of him. We've got him on contract for another 4 years. But let's have a look at the league table because we've been smashing it. Only 1 loss so far. 1 draw or 1 loss means that in the league we are sitting in 2nd place. 22 points after 9 games. We're 5 points clear in the playoffs. Of course, still early on in the season. We could still get relegated. You never know. But let's continue on through as usual until the 1st of January. Alright, so through to the 1st of January, and the table is looking very nice indeed. We're sitting in 3rd place with 52 points. Doesn't look like we're going to win the league. There's quite a gap between South Shields, who are top, but we've got a nice gap on the playoffs. As you can see, Salisbury and 4th are on 51. Then there's a 10-point gap to 5th in Bath. So we've got a nice gap. We've got 13 points gap off the playoffs. And we're 9 points off the title. So if we could get the playoffs, which we should, that's very good indeed. Hopefully 2nd or 3rd just to get that bye through the first round of the playoffs. So we are looking very good in the league. Let's have a look at our youth system. And Hernandez and Matenga still looking very good. Matenga still 5 stars. Hernandez 4.5. And Dodu 4 stars. So the youth system's looking good this year. The league table's looking good this year. We're struggling to hold on to Hinchcliffe, Lavery and Little, 3 main players for us. Hopefully we do keep hold of all of them. Little, our goalkeeper, 4 stars currently. Hinchcliffe, the best player we have. We had massive money being offered for him, but we're just going to keep rejecting it. Hopefully the club doesn't just let him go, because that would be annoying. And Lavery, another youngster, 20 years of age, a very good centre attacking midfielder. So if we can keep hold of all of them. I don't know why Trickett's not playing, because again, another really good youngster and another player that wants to leave. But if we can keep hold of all of them and get promotion this year, hopefully we can keep hold of them all and really push on up the leagues, because this is what we need to do now. It's been quite a few seasons. We've now got a decent side. We've got youth players that have becoming a bit older now. Not everyone is teenagers anymore. We've got a couple 28-year-olds. As you see, McGowan and Cook are now 30. We've had them all the way through since the very first season. So we're getting a bit older squad now. So if we can start getting hold of some of these players and keeping the good ones, then we can start pushing, rocketing up the leagues, hopefully. But we're looking good this year. Should comfortably get the playoffs, and then it's a 50-50 whether we go up or not. But let's continue on through and check up towards the end of the season. Alright guys, so the end of the league season. We have finished in 4th place, not a bad effort. Just 1 point off that 3rd place, which does mean we're going to have to play the extra playoff game. So first off, we've got Yeovil, and if we do beat Yeovil, we will play Salisbury in the semi-finals, and then obviously one of the other 3 in the finals if we do make it that far. South Shields are now a professional club, so a lot can happen in however far we are in, 13, 14 years. Let's have a look at our youth development. Of course, we haven't took any players on yet, but Hernandez is up to a 5-star. Matenga's still a 5-star. Dodu 3.5, so we'll probably take those 3 players on. Lions 4-star seems to be a name that pops up a lot in Football Manager. Let me know if you've ever had a player called Lions Foster, because I feel like I've had that quite a few times. But let's go and play this semi-final game, quarter-final game even, of the playoffs. We'll just quickly go through until the match. So we are at home to Yeovil in the first round of the playoffs. So let's see how we get on. Should be winning. Did we win the game? We lost 4-3. Lavery and Hodge both scoring in 46th. Put us 2-0 up. They pulled one back 2-1. We went 3-1 up and ended up losing 4-3 at home. So that's another season without promotion. It's very difficult to get out of this league, as you might have known from like the Wrexham story and all of that. Only top position goes up, and then it's a playoff between 6 teams. So it's very difficult to get out of this league. So you really have to win the league to get automatics. That's the only option to get automatic promotion. Other than that, it's a 6-team playoff. So it's a very difficult league to get out of. Hopefully we do get out of it soon, and we can start pushing on up the leagues. Obviously, League 2, there's 3 automatic spots and the playoffs. So it's a very difficult league to get out of. Hopefully we can do it one season, but we're going to go through until we accept our youth players coming through. So the main part of this series, taking on the youth players. So we're at that point now. So we're going to release Rice and Higgs. We're going to take on these 3 players. So Dodu, a 3-star potential. He could hopefully improve in future. Left back, Hernandez, a 5-star potential, a winger. And Matenga, another youth player, 5 stars. And we're just going to release these other 2 players. So, of course, we'll be adding these into the first team. Hernandez, a winger, a player that we don't usually use. We don't really use wingers. So, hopefully we'll send him out on loan. If he becomes good, we can sell him on for a bit of profit. Dodo, a left back. We might end up needing him next season, depending if we can keep hold of our current left back. Of course, he's highly wanted at the minute. He's a very good player. Matenga, a centre midfielder with 20 leadership, 15 aggression. Looks like a very good player. We might keep hold of him for now. I don't think we're going to loan him out straight away. We might keep hold of him and play him straight away in the first team, and hopefully get him to be a main player for us. So that is it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Let's have a quick look at the division. And Salisbury ended up getting promoted, a team we would have played in the semi-finals. So that is it. We'll have a quick look at the Premier League, just some people interested. Arsenal have won the league. Bournemouth finishing 3rd. West Ham 4th. Any other big upsets? Not really. Sheffield, Luton, Huddersfield going down. Did Tottenham get promoted? Because I know they were in the Championship. Tottenham finished 12th in the Championship. So a lot can change, a lot can happen. Sunderland in 8th. I've got a Sunderland save going on alongside this series, so you can check that out all on the channel. There's playlists and links in the description as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video, leave a comment as well, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next video tomorrow.